Hi, my name's Barrie Crampton. Welcome to another episode of Not the Evangelist News. I was just filming a few episodes of my vlog and I just happened to notice that a tweet came up. And it's from one of our friends, Essex EVers. The inconvenient truth for the oily zealots is that many people can't afford one of their chuggers either, including repairs for the perfectly serviceable £3,000 ones they're promoting. This is the story. There's an inconvenient truth that electric car zealots don't want to hear. Punishing or shaming petrol drivers won't change our behaviour. Yet, these people are the most horrible, nasty people on the internet. And the reason they hate other people is because they don't drive a car that's got the same power source as them. That's their only reason for hating. So they just go on and on and on, call you a liar. They don't actually come up with any evidence of their own to, like show that you're a liar. They just say it, and they all say the same thing. So punishing or shaming petrol drivers won't change our behaviour. Fixing the cost issue will. My only regret about my electric car, writes the man on the forum, is that I didn't buy it sooner. Ha ha ha. Zing. The EV evangelist scores another win over the Neanderthals who dare to suggest there may be some teething problems with Britain's rapid shift away from internal combustion engines. The first mistake these zealots make is to think that anyone who points out the many flaws in the charging network, or heaven forbid, opines that the components used in making electric cars are not exactly squeaky green, as some kind of deranged climate change denier. Many people would agree that these cars are far preferable to a face full of noxious exhaust fumes. Whether or not overall, once you consider the environmental impact of those materials needed for batteries, EVs are actually greener is certainly not something I'm qualified to judge. But the reason I haven't yet gone electric has nothing to do with the environment, like millions I simply can't afford to. Firstly, I don't have a driveway and so would have to rely on distant and far more expensive public chargers. There is a single charger on the street, but there are more than 200 houses and I've never seen it empty. Those who do use it end up leaving their Teslas there overnight while they dream their electric dreams tucked up in bed. The inconvenient truth for the oily zealots is that many people can't afford one of their chuggers either, including repairs for the perfectly serviceable £3,000 ones they're promoting. Well, let me just tell you, many years ago, I think it was probably about 10 years now, my sister's car failed the MOT. I'd just taken a little Nissan Micra in. It was £500. Lady had it, I think it'd done about 60,000 miles. It was about £500, an old one, 2005 I think it is. So it's 20 years old. And I gave that my sister until such times as I could find her a car, a better one that she wanted, and she still got it. Must be 10 years, still got it. Does cost, occasionally it costs a little bit of money on the MOT, not usually too bad. This time I think I'd replaced her wheel bearing, rear wheel bearing. It was making a noise like I don't know what, probably due to potholes and so on, I don't know. But that car, in 10 years, I bet has cost no more than £2,000 to service, MOT, and including the cost of buying, no more than £2,000. There is no way you can do that with an EV. No way at all. Certainly not at the moment. And when they get to 20 years old, it ain't going to do the same job as the Nissan Micra did. So the inconvenient truth for Mr. Essex EVers is, as usual, he hasn't got a clue what he's talking about. And the other thing, as far as oily, what was it? Chuggers, the oily zealots, Never has a drip of oil come out that Nissan Micra. It runs just as good today as it did 10 years ago. Does just as many miles to the gallon as it did 10 years ago. It's nice and warm. There's no rust on it. It's a great car. 500 quid. Let me see you find an EV for 500 quid. I'll wait. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.